Well, let's talk about the ramifications of this. We haven't seen this sort of diplomacy or lack thereof over Twitter and the internet for quite some time. Let's bring in our social media expert, Dr. Karen Sutherland from the University of the Sunshine Coast. Great to speak to you. What do you make of this stoush that's going on between Australia and the and China, I should say?
I'm absolutely gobsmacked, to be honest, just to see. I thought yesterday was bad, but then it's continuing. I think, I mean, I'm no diplomacy expert, but this flies in the face of international relations, definitely. And I think, I mean, that particularly the doctored image, it actually contravenes Twitter's guidelines, but they're refusing to take it down. So, it's going to be really interesting to see how this unfolds, and it's interesting to wonder why won't Twitter take it down if it does go against their community standards.
It is a really strange place, isn't it? And we're just reading this morning in The Australian that the Prime Minister is actually going around diplomacy and is using WeChat, which we know is very prominently used by Chinese, particularly students as well, essentially appealing to the Chinese people as opposed to the government. I mean, this is unprecedented.
Oh, absolutely. Just and the way social media is being used in this way, I mean, I don't think it's ever been used in this way, quite this way before. So it's interesting to see how it's all unfolding. And yes, WeChat is one of the most used platforms in China. But I think too, it's interesting to note because honestly, why I don't understand how China can come from this place of criticizing as well. So I won't go into that too much, but it's quite interesting because they are not squeaky clean either. So I'm just wondering, why this is escalating, why they're using Twitter in this way. And particularly with the images that came out this morning, that distressing. I was actually distressed by that image you just showed, and it seems that this sort of stuff is going to impact the Australian Defence Forces themselves. It's coming out and it's happening to themselves. So I'm not sure why China is even getting involved.
Yeah, it is interesting completely. Let's talk about Facebook. They've just bought an automated messaging tool. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, so they've just acquired a messaging tool where it's mainly focused, I think, on WhatsApp, but I think it will apply to Messenger as well to really streamline sort of that chatbot functionality, so people can actually ask about their tracking their orders and things like that, and it'll be actually be automated. So I know Messenger and sort of Messenger functionality is one of the best ways to actually convert people and retain customers because it's
Right.
that one-to-one communication. But sometimes that automation is very bad.
Yeah, very
So,
much so. All right, we'll leave it there. Dr. Karen Sutherland, appreciate your time as always. Thank you.
thank you.